Hi, my name is Rebecca Doherty. I'm an educational psychologist, and we're just going to talk really briefly about using increased transparency when we're interacting with children. Transparency about our own thought processes, what we're thinking about. This can be helpful if we're wanting to think about really reassuring children. This might just because there's a level of anxiety, and also particularly if there is some developmental or relational trauma in the background or increased attachment needs. And it can also be helpful if children are autistic, but also just in general, just to reassure children and let them know that they can trust us and that we can be honest and transparent about what's in our head, so they don't have to be thinking, oh gosh, what is she thinking? What is he going to do? We're just being transparent with them so that they can feel safe with us, emotionally safe with us. So really that just, we don't need to overthink it, just give a little bit of a calm running commentary about what's going on in our heads, which might be something like, you know, if we're in a classroom situation, it might sound like, I think I'm going to put the interactive whiteboard on now, because then I won't need to worry about that when we're in the middle of our class discussion. So I'm just going to get that done now. I've lost, no, there it is, there's what I need. Okay, so we're just describing things that we think, oh, why would they need to hear all of that sort of stuff? They don't necessarily, the content in a way isn't important, it's that we're sharing with them what's in our heads. If we're in a home situation, it might sound like, I'm thinking I'm going to get some food in a minute for people. I think I'll do that now before we get too hungry, and then it'll be ready by the time we are hungry. Okay, so that's all it is really, using increased transparency about what's in our thoughts and our heads. We can share some of our feelings as well, so that we can be modeling what it is to be regulating emotions. We don't necessarily need to be sharing sort of all of our more challenging emotions, but we can share a little bit to help the young people feel safe with us and to trust us. So we might say something like, oh, I do feel a little bit disappointed that we can't go outside because it is raining and I was looking forward to that. Okay, well, never mind, we'll have to come up with another plan now. Let's see what we can find to do inside instead. So rather than just going straight to, okay, we're staying inside, come on, we're talking through our own thought processes, and it gives the children an increased sense that they know what's happening in our internal world. Okay.